Waiting European Union don dey do na the country. Well, for more on this, Musa Eskamara get and he go report.
The National Authorizing Office na government agency we established inside 1976, and one of him work them na for look after the work with the European Union they do na Salone. Ami Myers na the director National Authorizing Office. He begin for talk about the European Union Development Fund, we na the fund where European Union country them they use for help country them we they na the development list.
The EDF has been in operation for quite some time. It was created in 1957, started operation in 1958-59 with Yaoundé, and now it's normally a 5-yearly or 6-yearly cycle or more, because the 11th EDF, which is operating now, is a 7-yearly cycle. That's the current cycle we are in, 11th EDF. From the first EDF in 1958-59, we are now in the 11th EDF. The EDF is usually voluntary contributions from EU member states. It is not part of the EU budget. In the EDFs, you have specific national envelopes, which are called the National Indicative Programs, and the regional envelopes, called the Regional Indicative Program.
Ami Myers continue say the National Indicative Programming na the decision-making process through where the European Union and partner them they use for set priority for help country them and the money where then they give to any country. As Ami Myers say, the EU inside the 11th EU development envelope for Salone get the amount of 376 million euro for developed area them like road construction, book learning, agriculture and other area them.
The envelope, the national envelopes, as we've referred to, are called National Indicative Programs. And for Sierra Leone, the National Indicative Program has an envelope of about 376 million euros, divided into these, what we have there as focal sectors. Focal sector 1 is governance and civil society, which has about 179 million euros. A sizable proportion of this goes to budget support, which is assistance to the government for funding gap in the budget. Then you have education, which is 80 million euros. You have agriculture and food security, 60 million euros. And we have what we call a specific transport intervention, 43 million euros. This amount was used to augment the 10th EDF regional and national envelopes.
For Seka book learning, Ami Myers say the EU, through the supervision of the National Authorizing Office (NAO), they build now about 100 school them na Kenima, Cambia, Bo, and Pujaun.
First phase of 29 million will be used to construct, rehabilitate, reconstruct about 100 junior secondary schools with wash facilities and laboratory facilities. We also have support to technical, vocational education and training, which is very, very useful for middle-level manpower development. And we also have support to the ministries, both ministries of education, the Teaching Service Commission, and teacher training colleges.
Apart from the National Indicative Program them, the National Authorizing Office boss Ami Myers end up say the National Authorizing Office same way so they do monitor program them where they under West African Competitive Program for support value chain and access to international markets, support government them now West Africa for improve the transportation sector and reduce overloading. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Musa S. Kamara.
You dey listen to the program in the show, send a message or comment to the number 077-981-981. Well, with me at the studio, I get Dennis M. Kamara, and I'm the founder and chairman for Association for Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism. And therefore can talk about the trade fair exhibition where they happen now in the country. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, madam.
Well, start for tell listener them about this association, how it all started.
Assets started in September 2017. The main objective why we set up assets, like me, we don't live in Gambia for over 25 years. And I don't think that the tourism sector for many, many years. So when I come back home, I realize the small and medium enterprises, we play a great role in the tourism industry. They not get an umbrella association, they not come together. And before you succeed, the tourism succeed in Sierra Leone, because the SMEs, 70 to 75% of the activities at the tourism sector are the SMEs and the carrier. So I see and fit say we need for bring the SMEs up together. Then I know the reason we set up this association.
So what are the part or makeup of this association?
So far we get like 19 different associations. Asset an umbrella as well, like a federation.
Okay.
We get like, for example, we get the art and craft in a big market. We get the batik tie and dye in a big market. We get the traditional item sellers in a big market. We get the hotel taxi drivers. And the hotel taxi drivers, they are the first people with the tourism in contact wouldn't come in any country.
Okay, looking at all the different body them way una get to a makeup of this association, we say now like a federation. One good ones we now una key focus, we make una put this together in terms of forming this kind association, we bring together different set of people they do business in.
We objective one for make sure see the people who that is business, for example, like these small business people are the informal sector. Then they find them very difficult for get finance, for access to finance, number one. And we need also for build up their capacity.
So waiting una don't try or you in at the head of this association, I don't care for making it here accessible in terms of the finance where you say SMEs them they find them very difficult to challenging for letting get access to loan or other financements.
Well, luckily for we, when we form assets, because we work in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, National Tourist Board, and SMIDA, one of the small medium development enterprises as agency, where the Ministry of Trade set up, and the local content agency. The Ministry of Tourism got a project with the World Bank. Initially, they call them STD, Sustainable Tourism Development Project. The project focused mainly for support the SMEs. But now they're launching out to promote economic diversification. So
how una the help me question how the association when are the small scale enterprises in tourism the help, because you say SMEs they get challenged for get finance and all that thing them we for able boost and make them do them business easy one. How una they play the role for make this as accessible and affordable?
Yeah, because the government's not able to meet them people like individually.
So what una they do?
We now like would they mediate between the business people and the government.
Okay, when I say enterprises in tourism, how this in any way they promote and showcase the salon tourism? When are the kind thing then so where people are really they do? Where you think they go help promote the tourism sector?
Like beautiful question. Tourism and industry where they build up a country's economy. Tourism get products and services. The products that where you they create, I they create you develop them. Because if somebody come on another country, say the can salon, you're gonna at the craft market, for example, you want to come buy something. They look at the quality of the product we the produce in Sierra Leone. You understand? And then people there, what we do presently now, we organize training for them through the Ministry of Trade and the Ministry of Tourism. And they help we organize training for them, for get a better product. And they work closely with themselves, with the people themselves. We get them businesses them because they don't get the opportunity. Forget the training the way they undergo now. They don't get the opportunity at all. So we don't get the opportunity for work closely with the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of Trade, with the Ministry of Finance, when they give support for build up their capacity.
Okay, continue for the with we Dennis M. Kamara, founder and chairman for Association for Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism. We'll come back to you. Can't tell you more about an exhibition where they take place now. You listen to the program, the show, send your message or comment to the number 077 981 981. We'll look at more issue inside the program. One lawyer for Emmanuel Sagbeki inside one petition case. Lawyer I Kanodo asked the High Court through Justice Alaji Mamoja Stevens for pull Honorable Aya to Ayambango as Member of Parliament for constituency 116 because he said this Honorable be the collect salary up to the term they nominate her as Member of Parliament. Well, we court reporter Usman Kamara gets more on this and gonna report.
If people can remember this BNTM, the SLPP and the APC party, the petition some Member of Parliament them for answer to election fraud allegation them, wey dem say dem get against them. As this petition case still dey carry on at High Court, the lawyer for Emmanuel Becky inside one petition case na High Court, lawyer Aikanu don ask the court for disqualify Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura for being member of parliament for constituency 116 because he say he may collect salary up to the term wey dem nominate am as member of parliament. Lawyer Aikanu talk this na High Court before Justice Alhaji Momoja Stevens, where he may talk about one petition case between Emmanuel Sagbeki and Harriatu Arina Bangura. Usa is say Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura no may resign in position as Deputy Report Manager and Anti-Corruption Commission, we make he ask the court for Pula as member of parliament. Where immediately respond inside this case before Justice Alhaji Momoja Stevens, the lawyer for Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura, lawyer Ade Macaulay say, inclined me don't resign in position and self no me they collect salary from the commission. We make a ask the court through Justice Alhaji Momoja Stevens for allow Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura for continue for being member of parliament for constituency 116 because he say all the allegation we they make against inclined not to true. As all this they be, Justice Manuela Harding, na the Ross Road High Court na Freetown, don't send one 64-year-old man go back on remand because police allege say between January 1st, 2017 to July 1st, 2017, Emido Mami and the business with one 14-year-old girl Pekin. The 64-year-old man, they appear before Justice Manuela Harding for answer to sexual penetration of a child, contrary to Section 19 of the Sexual Offences Act No. 12.
No, this one is a special dedication. Wicked. To all the people of this nation. Real. All the lovers of radio democracy. All the lovers of radio land. The voice of the masses. Hear this. Come on. Come down, selector. Come down, selector. 98.1. Democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. The true voice of the people. Radio D, to you there's no equal.
Second to none. Radio D, you're still number one.
You are the voice of the voiceless. You are the choice of the voiceless.
Real.
They teach and preach, but good governance. You want to see we country advance. You not get party, stand for democracy. You give everybody a chance.
98.1.
Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment.
Radio Democracy 98.1. We believe in no political party. We have no region. We have no tribe. We believe not in social or class standing. We believe in democracy. We believe in the rule of law. We believe in good governance. We believe in people, our people. We believe in Sierra Leone. Peace. From me, Jimmy B.
We believe in the rule of law. We believe in the rule of law.
Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
If people can remember this BNT, if people can remember this.
Well, farm will resolve you for that small break there so they get some technical problem. The program. Family, sorry for that small break there as we get some technical problem. The program made they sure they continue send a message or comment to the number 0779819881 as we continue to look at more issue. One lawyer for Emmanuel Sagbeki inside one petition case. Lawyer I Kanudo asked the High Court through Justice Alaji Momoja Stevens for pull Honorable Aria to Arian Bango as member of Parliament at constituency 116 because he said this honorable will collect salary up to the term where they nominate her as member of Parliament. Well, we court reporter Usman Kamara gets more and gonna report.
If people can remember this BNTM, the SLPP and the APC party, the petition some member of Parliament them for answer to election fraud allegation them, we then say then get against them. As this petition case still carry on a High Court, the lawyer for Emmanuel Becky inside one petition case na High Court, lawyer I Kanudo asked the court for disqualify Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura for being member of Parliament for constituency 116 because he say he may collect salary up to the term where they nominate him as member of Parliament. Lawyer I Kanu talk this na High Court before Justice Alaji Momoja Stevens, where he talk about one petition case between Emmanuel Sagbeki and Harriatu Arina Bangura. Usa is say Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura no may resign in position as Deputy Report Manager and Anti-Corruption Commission, we make he ask the court for puller as member of Parliament. We immediately respond inside this case before Justice Alaji Momoja Stevens, the lawyer for Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura, lawyer Ade Macaulay say, inclined me don't resign in position and self no me collect salary from the commission. We make a ask the court through Justice Alaji Momoja Stevens for allow Honorable Harriatu Arina Bangura for continue for being member of Parliament for constituency 116 because he say all the allegation we they make against inclined not to true. As all this they be, Justice Manuela Harding, na the Ross Road High Court na Freetown, don't send one 64-year-old man go back on remand because police allege say between January 1st, 2017 to July 1st, 2017, Emido Mami and daddy business with one 14-year-old girl Pekin. The 64-year-old man be appear before Justice Manuela Harding for answer to sexual penetration of a child, contrary to Section 19 of the Sexual Offences Act No. 12 of 2012. We in the talk na court, one medical doctor where they work na Rainbow Center na Connaught Hospital, Dr. Olabisi Claudius Cole say during the time we they examine this 14-year-old girl Pekin, and we find out say them tamper with them, and self me get some infection them, we make him give some antibiotic medicine them for cure this sick. Dr. Olabisi Claudius Cole talk this na High Court before Justice Manuela Harding, where him they talk about waiting is sabi inside the sexual penetration case. After we the witness, Dr. Olabisi Claudius Cole don't explain a High Court before Justice Manuela Harding but waiting is sabi. Justice Manuela Harding been sent the 64-year-old man on remand so till May 22 this year. When at the time, this case go come up na High Court. The state prosecutor na lawyer Sonia De Balat and the lawyer for the accused na lawyer R.S. Bangura. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara. The report.
You still listen to the program in the show. Send your message or comment to the number 0779819881. Maybe the beginning this edition come to you this afternoon. My name is Saptui Kalon. Still with me at the studio. I get Dennis M. Kamara. When I founder and chairman for Association Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism. In terms of this association, we don't see other same kind something like Denkaya where they say where they promote tourism or the local content and things that we really have for showcase waiting salon get. What are the difference between Unayon and other one them? Because one go the one that say why will I not try for work together with the one that we already don't exist instead of when can form something new?
I think Asset na the first association as salon, as far as I know, even from the ministry.
And they talk about the thing they want to look at where you say now you wanna form the association for.
Okay. Well, we focus purely on the tourism sector. We don't get no other organization yet. What they do, what we don't start for do so. We focus on the tourism sector. I said that the first organization, we focus purely on the tourism sector.
So when I get a trade fair exhibition, when this start?
The trade fair start on Friday, the 10th of May.
Okay.
It's supposed to end Thursday, but we extend them to another week.
Other them take part in this trade fair, and what really them people are really the showcase.
We get assets get a membership of 525 individual entities, and then members there, now then they participate at the trade fair. As I said just now, we also try for promote the local content. Like 95% of what we exhibit right now na Radisson Blue na made in Sierra Leone.
Why on choose Radisson Blue? Looking at steering it for do with the content, local content. You think say it in line choosing Radisson Blue at the same time you say they promote local content?
Yeah. Now Radisson Blue will get the opportunity for get the venue. Then give you the venue free. And then get a bigger space. Then get a very bigger space. Now the garden. Also inside the hotel.
So when I be the condition or criteria for make somebody take part in this trade fair and exhibition?
As I say, we get a membership. As I get a membership. The focus of the exhibition now for promote and open a trade linkage for members. Then you have to be a member of assets before you participate in this trade fair. For now, as a pilot project.
Okay, looking at trade fair exhibition and showcasing local content, we don't see plenty program them for the past holidays and others things. The same thing as they say showcasing local content and exhibiting things we are made in Sierra Leone. Why not think of something new? Because so many exhibitions don't be of the same interest or the same focus.
Well, this is a pilot project, as I say. We get a different objective. Assets get a different objective with the other organization when they operate different things in. Because if you look at we now, we members they find them very easy for participating in this trade fair.
How they find them easy? They not be getting any criteria for meet up to? Just that you being a member don't make you become accessible for later take part in the exhibition?
They don't get stiff conditions. Anyway, they get a very liberal approach towards members then. So that's not the advantage we get, so they give members then. Because we find out say now we get for support then, now we get for giving them the opportunities. Like other institutions then, maybe I'm not going to use the word then they for make money, but we know they for make money.
It's not they for make.
We there for develop the sector, for develop the private sector.
Looking at Unado exhibition at Radisson Blue and looking at the place itself, it can be most 10 people who they organize program or event at such place. I mean, then one day in line with the place, they make things more expensive. We can make people feel say not to offer any kind of person, then kind of program they can do for.
Well, I talk to the public now, made that fear come on in them. We products all the exhibits right now, everything cheap. At the normal price when they sell a big market. And at the normal price they sell back to Radisson Blue. It doesn't say mean say because at Radisson Blue the price is different. No.
Okay, continue for the with Dennis M. Kamara. Founder and chairman Association Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism. And therefore talk about the association and the trade fair exhibition where they carry on right now in Radisson Blue. The program midday show they continue and we look at more issue. Every year, the woman them na Bishop Borfman Church, they give donation to different organizations them we need help. This year, the woman them na this church go give rest, cooking oil and plenty other things them to blind people them na consultant we cost over 6 million loans. And as Senesina, the president for the woman them na Bishop Borfman Church, he talk more inside this interview to Mange Mansai about the support with them go give.
Every year, the Bishop Borfman woman then before we celebrate Mother's Day, we can be on second Sunday in May every year. The Saturday before the Sunday, we can go out on the journey where we call Ubuntu journey. Ubuntu na a Zulu word where means say you na motaman because me na motaman. You exist because me self they exist. So now based on that, we can choose a home or disadvantaged people that will feel say they need love, where we feel say they in need. So can decide on a particular area or home, a particular set of people who can visit that same day for share love with them with whatever they get and take the good news of Christ to them.
Which home we una actually member this one a day.
We decide for Kana consultant. Also, we get a group of blind people, both young and old, woman and man them. So decide for come to them. Now a group when the not a home then they actually when a group of blind people that are the consultant community, we'll decide for gather about 50 of them. So we come to them for tell them say Christ like them. For tell them say them be mortal man because we say na mortal man. For tell them say also because then disadvantage make we not go show love to them. Now make we decide for Kana consultant community today for meet the blind people there and for share love with them with the little donation they can give to them today.
Waiting at the thing them way una can give them.
We don't come first because we decide for nothing them felt needs them. We don't send a few of the women there for can't talk to them people are waiting actually they need. They got so many bleed. One they will feel say they actually need them for now that now feeding and toiletries. So we come with few food items, provision and toiletries. We come with bag of rice. We come with oil, tomato, luncheon meat, sugar, Ovaltine, milk, and toiletries. Now we come for can give them today.
So basically, then thing they are way una give them so waiting at the cost for them.
How we do them, we can ask the woman for donation. Some then they come with cash donations, some then they come with the gift because we itemize all the things then what we want for can give them people here. Some man go say, me not get money, but I go give bag of rice. Me not get money, but I go give a carton of tomatoes. So the items they would then give, the balance they would then left, we spend up to 6 million for buy the rest of the items then. When are they part of donations the way they carry the food items the way they come in. The physical cash we use for buy the remaining things now about 6 million euros.
You talk about the donations there, you know, and the way how una can celebrate on a day. So quite apart from this one, una be don't do other one there.
Yes, not we force Ubuntu cheap this so we don't do. Both man women. I think this is the third or we fourth Ubuntu journey they embark on. We don't cancel the aged Naya. We don't go also on a remand home. Every year we choose a particular home, a particular set of people who would visit. These are the fourth Ubuntu what they do as Bishop of Man Woman there.
Which set of people now I will target for next year?
How normally we can do every year we meet, we form a committee, what we call the Ubuntu and Mother's Day Committee. Then it's on them decide this year which kind of people they want for visit, whose kind of home we want for go. Then ideas then go come, suggestions then go come. Some man go say we don't go yonder last year, make we not go there again. So we can go into vote. We go send people there now their homes and they can come back with report. And the one that will feel say then people are they really in need of help at this particular time and then we can go out to. That's why they give out to people them, Christian organization, women's group them. So we get people out there where they need help, where they need with support. No matter the little help we're able to offer to them, it will also help for get an impact on their lives there. It will help for change them. No matter how small the team be, the whole team behind this tier and for sure love to other people there. For sure then say we care for them and we love them. So at the same message to other groups, them say let also then say when they come in and show love to disadvantaged people then our communities then now we areas wherever we find ourselves so that the word of God will be spread out through we actions them.
Well, that's now Anna Senesi, the president for the Bishop Bofman Church. We talked to Mangi Masa inside the interview for sake of the support we then go give to disabled people in Akosotong. You listen to the program and make the show, send a message or comment to the number 077 981 981. 981 the program they continue are still with me again at the studio. Dennis M. Kamara. They have to talk about the exhibition way Association for Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism the organizer Radisson Blue. How well the public know about this exhibition where they take place?
Well, we've been on the air for some time now. We've been on TV, AYV, SLBC, Radio Democracy.
Okay, when I turn up, you think say the idea that something way people really buy?
Yeah, at the beginning, it didn't mean too good, but now it pick up small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue for the with Dennis M. Sandy, founder and chairman for
Kamara.
Dennis M. Kamara, founder and chairman for Association Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism. The program they should continue as we go for a music break.
We don't run away. We come for better. see them. We get we diamond, bauxite and kimberlite. Now for that make me tell you say, oh, we let me salon. Oh, we let me salon. Oh, we let me salon. We let me salon.
Well, hope so you don't enjoy that music they inside the program where the charm like with Salondo for way. Mediation at the program where they listen to send your message or comment to the number 077 981 981. Still at the studio, Dennis M. Kamara, founder and chairman, Association Small Scale Enterprises in tourism. In terms of the thing that we see in our made inside, what exactly then people here so they sell? Now this exhibition where they be in this in blue.
We get the tie and dye. You know, since we get beautiful tie and dye. Yeah, we get this art and craft. If I advise people to come witness this program.
Now free, the one who for go take part.
The one where they go.
The one who like somebody want go watch with it for buy and everything.
No, well, we get a fee of 10,000.
Okay.
At the entrance. We don't make them expensive.
So if they go to the place where you want to not allow people in for good without not paying anything.
Well, we try also for recover we expenditure, because I can say like 60% to 70% of the expenditure we do, and we fund them for ourselves, assets. So they try to get some recover some of that money, and we could just live on 10,000.
So what you wanna do so they in line because we get the local content agency now in consent with the local content agency.
In fact, we do it in partnership with the Ministry of Tourism, National Tourist Board, SMIDA, and the local content agency. We do it in collaboration.
You think that this will make any impact on the both sector them, that the tourism sector and that of the local content?
Yes, it will make an impact in a sense, because you get for make people they are aware of what you get, of what you produce at the country. If you talk of local content, you for expose what you get at the country, and you try for develop them. If you don't expose them and you don't develop them, you don't call them local content, but you're not meaningful.
So how now they do this? What you they explain? So how this on exhibition get linked to this?
Now the objective of the exhibition now for expose, as I said earlier, now for expose we members for getting trade opportunities. You able to go to this trade fair, maybe you don't make enough sales for the week, but you get connection with people where they try to get your contact. For example, maybe somebody want get wedding or you want buy stuff, or you want take out of Sierra Leone, but you don't meet with you. You don't know say you day, but you don't get the opportunity for meet with you. You understand? You don't get the opportunity for meet with you. That don't give you an opportunity. You don't give you advantage for build up a new relationship. You don't get that trade linkage.
Okay, a name na Dennis M. Kamara, founder and chairman for Association Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism. You say they extend the time of the exhibition they been at the symbol. Why?
Because we the participants them come find them say the 1 week is
I make more money.
I guess so.
Yeah. So in terms of this extension, I get for add anything on just the same way how the start of the whole exhibition get for be like, on I get any change or say because okay with extend time we go add this flavor, we go pull this, we make this.
Well, we add and we decide for bringing outsiders, one or two members of asset for now, because we don't get a lot of calls from outsiders, but we then fall in the category of the SMEs. I think we want to get that opportunity too.
Okay, continuing for the with Dennis M. Kamara, founder and chairman, small scale enterprises in tourism. The program where they listen to and meet this show and they come to inform the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Send your message to the number 077 981 981. Now I tell you I will take some of our message them, and this also I go it is so many exhibition and trade fair. What has been the impact in society in some of these things they say they are showcasing? Mohammed Nain asks a question day. This other one inside the program where they take they say Salone need for Sidon a walk to one. We have so many organizations and associations addressing and looking at the same issues, but yet still much has not been reflected. And please don't call the line. You get any concern or message, send them through 077 981 981. I'll continue to take more message them way on I don't send inside the program. This other one say it might be a good idea to showcase what we can provide. Well, we have seen a lot of that happening. How tangible is this one? How different is this one from others that has been happening? Oh, Salone. This other say, how does one be part of the association small scale enterprises in tourism? Another message again inside the program, but the interview of Bishop Boffman. They say thanks to the women of Bishop Boffman. That support was timely and needed. That message they come out from Serena too. This other one again inside the program where they say European Union has been helping the country a lot. I hope such money or whatever support they are giving will be reflected and used for the right purposes. Well, I will stop here for now. Dennis M. Kamara, you don't hear the message that will come in line for you. You go respond to them.
Yeah, the one where they talk about what it could be like different organizations that make trade fairs. This trade fair they create an impact because we different a bit with the other groups whether they organize trade fairs, because we get members and we coach and mentor with members them. As I say earlier on, some groups they organize the trade fair for make money, but we organize the trade fair for develop the capacity of members. That's not the difference.
Okay.
Yes, because we get membership, as I say. Then participants here are part of we. They try for build them up, because you get for build not only a person grab in the morning, go open in shop. You get for to show them what he need for improving in business. You get for build them up, build up in capacity, create training opportunity and mentor them. You coach them and mentor them. Now see what they do to remember them. Where other institutions and then they do them because they don't get that membership. Then they just did there. They go look for the avenue. They say we get trade fair. People then go pay. But it's different with we own. We own it create a big impact to remember them.
Okay, somebody else say, Mr. Dennis, what are we expecting to see in this exhibition, and what are your plans in ensuring that you add values in our local product? Mark Turner in the sender message there.
Yeah, like they get normally, as I say, we get a group of people. We get an executive. We govern the various associations. We take part in this trade fair. What we do, because we look at the quality of the product which Salone gets. We compare with products to another country's product.
This don't be the issue about promoting local content, packaging and branding. But still people they say more need to be done.
Of course, yes.
You emphasizing on look at the quality. Who's difference una go make? Because don't see different individual organization from other country don't can see they train people, they do business when a local content in them. But yes, it's as if nothing has been done.
Yeah.
So you think so on your own enough for make a difference?
Yes, because we focus, number one. Because when you did build up somebody in capacity, you get for gear and the attention. You know, just come make 1 day, 2 days workshop. You see, you don't train somebody.
So una get all that facility there for focus on one thing and make sure so una don't have?
Yeah, we get the know-how and we get the technical ability for do that.
Okay.
So now what we need and what we did lobby for get support, whether from the central government or any international partner. Because
continue.
We really get for build up the capacity of the people there.
So why they emphasize on capacity?
Yes, because if we country more look at the SMEs. The SMEs na an area where they help a country's economy for grow. Because the SMEs, they own money, they own profits. It is staying at the salon. And then they can't go out of salon. Because now local people, they run their businesses there. So if we give them that support, we build the capacity, we help them for grow, where economy, I believe, it will grow.
Looking at most organizations, they can say they want to promote SMEs, local business people. At the end of the day, we didn't get the support. You just see people who are up there, big business people, na in get involved. That way they don't get the fund or the couple where they can call for. The year people get always left out. So you calling again for promote SMEs. Now you so need support. One go they say these are just the same thing where people are not the hear about.
Not at all. As I say, we assets get a committee and they get a board of directors. The committee, it comprises with the various associations heads. So you find out say the least member get voice na assets. You know exactly what it happen now because the one what they represent and their own committee, they represent it take part for decide what did happen to the executive. And we're also answerable to the board of directors. For example now, the chairman of the board of directors is the director of tourism. The CEO of SMIDA, a member of the board of directors. The DG of the local content agency, a member of the board of directors. You find out say, all in 3 top government agencies here, then they're part of assets.
Okay, continue for the between the program. Make sure now you listen to it. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Send you message or comment to the number 077 981 981. We look at more issues inside the program. Independence promoter and organization we can organize Miss Independence. As we forget capacity building to young picking them in the country. April 27 this year, the Independence promoter be organized beauty pageant. Osai Mayan Magdalene Kabo be winning Miss Independence. And the head na the Independence promoter Jatu Karimu go give 50 million check to the winner Miss Independence. We make Mayan Magdalene Kabo say it go tranga for promote them na politics. Mangi Masari gets more and go now report.
Here today to present a check of 15 million to Marian Kabo as the winner of Miss Independence 2019.
That's not the voice of Gertrude Karimu. When they hand over 15 million euros check to Miss Independence inside one beauty pageant, where them in do Nasara Lighthouse Independence Day, where Marian Magdalene Kabo been win Miss Independence out of 6 people them. With them in contest for the crown. Gertrude Karimu continue for talk about the contestants them, with them in take part in the big pageant.
We had 6 contestants doing the contest. 6 contestants and she was the winner. We had judges, about 3 judges, who actually judged them on presentation, cultural, platform, and so forth. So at the end of the day, she actually got the crown for actually having that title. That title is not an easy title. Owning that title means you really have to represent Miss Independence well. The way you carry yourself, the way you articulate yourself in several places in order to make a speech. And at the end of the day, you had a platform. You said, this is the platform that I'm going to use. And I really want you to use that platform in order to actually achieve whatever you want to achieve. Because nobody gave you that. You said, this is the platform I want to use.
Tina Davis, now one panel 3 judge them, now the beauty pageant. Talk about the criteria them, where them being used for pick Miss Independence.
You do know that it was a tough race. Basically, all the judges, we have never met any of the contestants. We didn't know anything. We went strictly by the criteria about poise, content, that's how you were articulating yourself, and based on the questions, how you carried yourself, the beachwear, the dancing. We looked at different things, and there were 5 of you. You emerged as the winner. But after that, other contestants were not very happy, thinking that it was a fix. And we just said to them that ladies, it wasn't a fix. We don't even know this lady, and nobody ever said anything. Interestingly, even the judges didn't confer at all until the end of it, where we had to put all grades, all marks together to have an aggregate to find a winner. So it wasn't like, say, everybody went for one or whatever it is. So we all had different people, but we agreed that whoever had the numbers who made, the winner was going to be the winner.
Marian Magdalene Kagbo, na the winner for Miss Independence 2019. We say so na first year students where they read bed na the Multimagai College of Education say because it been confidence and be ready for the beauty pageant make it been win am.
I've been confident and also outspoken, and I think I was the best out of the rest. I not look to the audience like how them been they react towards my appearances, but I've been still confident and also stand strong because I know say I can for win the crown.
Maria Magdalene Kagbo continues say in platform now for talk about women their rights now politics so that them go able forget more women them now governance.
I go look for fight for women's rights and participation into governance processes, and also for go community to community for educate women about their need to participate in governance processes. At least inside every month, second week inside every month, I go take the opportunity for go around communities talking to women about their need to participate into politics. Well, first of all, I give tithes to Papa God for tell and thank you for waiting He do for me. And secondly, I go like for give some amount of the money to some picking them we no get and save the rest.
But one thing we plenty people can talk about that way then they into pageant can distract them from their academic work. Usai Maria Magdalene Kagbo say beauty pageant not they distract them from in academic work.
If you can go into pageantry, you need able for concentrate. But me no say even if I did into pageantry, I still do my best and also perform well in my academics, and I have done it so many times. Like for the Miss Convent, I also perform well in the WAS examination, and I know I'll continue to do the same no matter what, even if I am to become the next Miss Sierra Leone.
Mary and Kagbo end up call on women them when they into beauty pageants for take the academic work serious for radio democracy. Mange Mansari, the report.
The program still midday show they continue, and I get my studio guest we come out na the Association of Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism, and in the founder and chairman Dennis M. Kamara. When are the exact location of this exhibition at the Zimblo will take place?
At the Zimblo Garden, by the beach road.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when at the time we can open up for sales and everything?
They open from 8 a.m.
Morning.
Morning, yeah.
Okay, to when?
To 12:1.
Okay.
Yeah. 12:1 a.m.
So the people who take part are purely Sierra Leonean them?
Yeah, they're all Sierra Leoneans.
So the extension of the dates on this trade fair and exhibition we see now on local content. Not to when?
We would extend it to the 23rd of May, then a week extension. It's supposed to end on the 16th, but they have a week more.
Okay.
And the participants, them, I can say 90% now women them. So may you see we get a lot of focus for women and youth.
You mentioned about Gara tie-dye and another thing the way you say that they showcase, but apart from Gara tie-dye, what are the other thing them again when I made in Sierra Leone product
we get this exhibition? Lots of product. We get it traditional. We get the sukublai, you get the raffia bags, we get beautiful stuff then. We get them shoes, the woman shoes, they make na salon. We really beautiful. If I talk, you don't see the beauty. If I mean you go for yourself na the trade fair, may you go see the beauty of get na salon. What you able to produce na salon.
So looking at the people where they take part already, you see other people that were not a part of the association don't call anyone take part.
Yeah.
How is this possible? You know, things say this will be choking too much at the end of the day.
In fact, the garden is so big that we don't use half of the garden space yet. Yeah. Even yesterday, the general manager Rising Blue they said, "Oh, he hope they place the because one, the constraint way we first encounter, we not build booths because no one may become costly for the participants. We engage AfriCell for support with canopy, which they did. Even though we will not get the number we want, but we appreciate them because they give the canopies. So the garden is big enough anyway, not congested. No.
So now I use that advantage if I had more people.
More people, yeah.
So waiting there we can showcase with and they not already don't showcase.
Well, we get different stuff.
Okay.
And we get different stuff. And also I believe you get for open the market for everybody.
But if I get limit or look at timeliness of say this is my target.
Yes, but we target initially 75 participants. That's what we will target. That we know say that for be okay for everybody. But so far we get about 35 to 38.
So it's a must for sale now I reach that 75%.
No. We don't go reach that 75.
Okay.
No, because we don't get the canopies, we don't get the facility.
So what will be your word to people for let them know more or take part in the trade fair exhibition on the local content where the small scale enterprises in tourism they do now at the symbol?
Yeah, my word to the people when they listen the salon, I encourage them, make them go to the blue garden, make them go see what you will get in a salon. Sometimes you go, old money for go buy. But when you go, you see, say, I will get 1-2 items the way I need for buy. Then you go plan and budget them, and you know exactly which side they will locate these products. And I advise everybody, the big people, when they go to the blue garden, when they go support, they will look at people there.
Okay, plenty. Thank you, Dennis M. Kamara, founder and chairman for Association Small Scale Enterprises in Tourism. For we join me in the studio and we'll be talk about the trade fair exhibition where they do right now, where they take place now at the Simblo. Well, I had this edition of the program in the show left you. Alex Lawrence Koma and Mike Sambola that don't produce the program, and also plenty thank you to the technical team. We don't help for ladies program Richuna and to DJ Clef, we don't get technical support, and also to Moses Kavora. Me we don't be a presenter for this edition of the program. Me na Sapti Kalon, they say Tata.